Hey, it's Patrick. I want to talk about the default template here. What I'm looking at is a exported default template for one of my accounts. Just wanted to kind of cover the the parts that come by default here. Starting here at the top, we have your information, your company, and all the various contact information here. We have by default a logo that you can put on the right side. So I start scrolling down, we have the date created. We can have the client details that you entered in for the project listed here, as well as the information about the person who is putting this in. Next, we move on down to the default product listing, shows the description, quantity, and the amount of each of these line items. Look here, I'm also showing a discount. And I also have a project level discount that would show up right here. If I move down, we talk about payment. I put in that they had to put a deposit in. You can certainly have the types of payment options here below that, where you might have a half and half or some other sort of payment option. This section, you can have a series of questions that you fill in when you're on site, and those would appear here in this additional information section. I don't have much here. I have a label that has the same thing that I entered in, but you can imagine that you can put any sorts of text, any sorts of answers to questions that you fill in. I drop down to the next page, what we call the detail plan, and that's actually where we show the diagram. And while this one isn't showing it, we also have the ability to automatically show a legend here at the bottom. This is one that I added manually in the app, but you can also have a legend automatically added to the bottom of your diagram, and in that case it would also show quantities of each one of these items. These items are the products that I have added in the diagram. Then I have some signature lines, and then I go on to optional documents that you might add. In this case, I have that always adding a terms and condition, but you can also have optional other get down there. Here is a optional brochure that we've added in at the bottom. And that's pretty much it on the default template that ships with the app and what you can test out right from the very beginning.